Hi, this is David Manny here for videos, broadcast, or video show. None of these, the materials that I'm going to talk about here, are for entertainment or monetary. Well, they're just for entertainment purposes, but no monetary gains. I'm rehashing the 1938 Brooklyn Dodgers. They had a record of 69, 80, and 2. Manager was Burleigh Grimes. I think they're in last place. I think he got fired and was replaced by Leo DeRocher. And then he brought the team to prominence. Unusual in this fight, this team had 3 Jewish players, but they didn't all play together. So I think they came mostly beginning in. I think Goody Rosen, Sam Naheem were the guys. A Syrian Jew at that. Went and passed the bar of the New York State, but never got to be a lawyer. He ended up working. He was more of a communist. I think he was in the Communist Party for a long time before he dropped that in the 1950s. I'm surprised Roy Cohn didn't go after him. He worked for a chemical company out there. I think until he retired. Lived a long time. I think he died just like 14 or 15 years ago. I believe he was born in 1911, something to that effect. But here I'll go give out the names and who and if they played high school or college, and if they, I guess, some scouts, and then who their wives were. Babe Phelps, Maryland. Mabel Fedoria Hood. Fedoria or Fedosia? I'll say Fedoria. Sandlots, Clark Griffin. Dolph Camille, San Francisco. Ruth Louise Wallace. Sandlots, Nick Williams. Johnny Hudson, Texas. Vera Evelyn Ryan, amateur tryouts. Leo DeRocher, here's the man I talked about. 5 Ys, Lorraine Day, Merrick. I guess that's all I got out of that one. So, Athletic Catholic Junior, I think Catholic Youth Organization, and Paul Kreisel was the person who signed him. He was a famous Yankee scout. Yeah, dude, like that dude. Cookie Lavagetto, Oakland, Mary Catherine Pogge, Sandlot Semi-Pro, Bill Henchman. Buddy Hassett, New York City, Veronica Joan Mackin, Lady Cassie, don't know. Semi-Pro, Collegiate, Paul Kreisel, Ernie Coy, Texas, Jane Moore Cameron, Collegiate, Yankees. I think he had a son named Ernie as well who played for the Texas football team. As this Ernie Coy, senior, I believe, also played. I think he had a father who played at Texas as well. He played football, so I want to say it was a 1969 team or a 63 as far as Texas football. Goody Rosen, Toronto. Mildred Rothberg, amateur league signee. Yeah, he was one of the Jewish players that I told you about. Never really got a proper chance. Don't understand why, but I think it's not surprising when you hear about Leo DeRocher why he really didn't get a chance. But as he said, he never made excuses. So there you go. Kiki Kyler, Michigan. Bertha M. Kelly, Sandlot, Frank Haller. 10, Merv Shea, California. I think I want to say it's Clofine. I think it's Clofine Cop Steak. Well, I'll say that. Sandlot and Cubs who signed him. Sometimes, I don't want to say Adolphine, one of those things, but it's Clofine Cop Steak. Sandlot, Cubs. 11, Gilly Campbell, Kansas City. Carolyn A. Kelly, Hazel Lawrence, Sandlot, Cubs. Tuck Stainback, Los Angeles. Alice Rebecca Jones. Mary Lou Simmons, Scholastic, Pacific Coast League signee. 13, Pete Coscart, California. Junie Jewett, Johnson, Sandlot, Dodgers signee. 14, Woody English, Ohio, Helen A. Mistars, high school semi-pro, Al Schweitzer, scout. Horace Hotchett, Indiana, Mary Catherine Skinner, semi-pro, tryouts. I spelled it here as Trouts. Fred Sington, Birmingham, Nancy Brown Napier, collegiate, Atlanta Crackers was the team who signed him. 17, Gibby Bragg, Chicago, Hallie B. Forey, Lida Moore, Ruby Pearl Watts, semi-pro tryouts. Yeah, Gibby Bragg, wow, those women. But some of them I think were circumstantial. I think some of them died, and maybe one divorce on there. Heine Manouche, Alabama. Elizabeth Lloyd, semi-pro, military, Pacific Coast, Western League. I think he ended up playing for Washington, had a great career there. All right. 19, Woody Williams. Not the pitcher, I think, but the Phillies and many other teams in the 90s and 2000s. Could be wrong on that one, too. Virginia, Mamie Lucille Ainge, related to Brandon, who knows? Amateur free agent by state. I don't know what that is. I think it was a league then. 20, Lee Rogers, Tuscaloosa. Maud Eulila French. Colonel Elise Yaki. I think the scout who signed him was his wife, Tom Yaki's wife. I think his first wife. 21, Buck Mano, North Carolina. Dorothy Waller Jeanette, Scholastic card signee. 22, Jim Winford, Oklahoma. Magdalena Elizabeth Kohler, one of those fitting pipe companies. Pearl Henderson, Modell Dowdy, collegiate Tiger signee. Maybe that's why he had a short. I don't know. But I know a lot of those guys had alcohol problems after their career, so it wasn't so much during. In some instances. Some instances you never heard. Some of them didn't get married at all. And Dukes Potter, Kentucky. Donna Lee Longshore, semi-pro, Pirates signee. 25, Roy Spencer, North Carolina. Anita Holman, collegiate, semi-pro, Red Sox signee. 26, Packy Rogers, New York, New York. Helen Catherine Carroll, Scholastic, collegiate semi, Red Sox signee. 27, Tom Winsett, Tennessee. Dorothy Ruth Donahoe, Paige Scarborough, collegiate. Indian signee. 28, Paul Cherwinko, Illinois. Edith Pattinson, collegiate, Indian signee. 29, Charles George, Georgia. Helen Prendergast, Academy. Billy Doyle was a scout. Prendergast, I thought it was but I don't know. 30, Ray Hayworth, North Carolina. Colleen W. Stroud, amateur, card signee. 31, Ray Thomas, Indiana. Mary Naomi Petticord, Scholastic semi-pro, Dodgers signee. 32, Bert Haas, Illinois, wife, unknown, semi-pro, Tiger signee. Let's see here. 33, Luke Hamlin, back on camera. Michigan, Doris Blackmer. Let's see, Sandlot, John McGraw, the famous Giants manager. 34, Freddie Fitzsimmons, Indiana. Helen Louise Borger. Del Drake, who was a scout who signed him. 35, Todd Presnell, Ohio. I think he was a prep player. Ruth Roslin, Herd Presnell, Helen Liella Fries. 36, Vito Tamilis, Massachusetts. Geraldine Nolan, semi. Nat Brucker, Van Mungo, Eloise Clamp, Sandlot,